Good morning, everybody. This is Jeremiah Craig coming at you for Coffee and Music, number 1125, right here in Ithaca, New York. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're having a spectacular week so far. We're halfway through. I'm loaded up on that Anchorhead coffee. My favorite stuff, the Leviathan. If you guys want to try Anchorhead coffee, head on over to anchorheadcoffee.com and you can save 10% when you use my code Jeremiah Craig. The Leviathan, I'm telling you, that Leviathan roast is the best one. How's it going? Good to see you this morning. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope your Tuesday Boots Day went well. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Brian. Yo, Carlos. Good morning to you guys. Good to see you. Good morning, Lucas. Yo, happy to have you guys here. Good afternoon to you, Neil. How's it going? Good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope it's off to a great start for you. I was walking this morning with Malka, and I kind of felt like playing this one that I really don't play a lot. So here goes. This is On a Weekend at a House by the Road. Yo, Kevin, good morning to you. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road, when I'm told the showdown is the best in town, with those among the residential folk. Eyes as big as poached eggs, looking just like they could burst. Eyes as big as poached eggs, looking just like they could burst. It's a curse to search with such a heavy yoke, when you'll never satisfy everybody's thirst. Did you listen intently to the table head after roll? Did you listen intently to the table head after roll? There's a goal when the smile shone like the crest of a wave, trying to hide its undertow. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road, where I'm told the showdown is the best in town, with those among the residential folk. Yeah. In a town that talks to itself in its sleep, try to stay woke enough to see the steampunk sentences so new and antique are only just a dream. And before it's too late and the bubble deflates, face the one who's different from what they write about. Longer I wait, only propitiates the need to tie a halo to my ears before heading out. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road, when I'm told the showdown is the best in town, with those among the residential fold. Yeah, let's go. On a weekend at a house by the road. There it is. That's from the album with the same name that I recorded in a weekend. That's why it's called On a Weekend, because the whole album was written and recorded in one weekend. On Friday, there were no songs written or prepared, and on Sunday, the whole thing was done. It definitely sounds like that, too, at some points, but hey, that's the fun. I was wondering if I could do it, and it was done. Yo, good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Primas. How's it going? Good to see you, John Prib. Now, yo, good to see you guys here this morning. Thank you for joining me here on Coffee Music, number 1125. It's midweek. It's midweek, so we need those midweek boots. What are you guys stepping out in here on this Wednesday? Let me know in the live chat. I'm choosing the BNV boots, Water Buffalo Calf. This is the JC BNV collab. Oh man, those of you who have it know, you guys know, and you can still order boots from BNV, but you can't get this one. So you can get the Cognac Water Buffalo Calf and the Chocolate Water Buffalo Calf tops, but this brand is what makes this boot special, and there's only 21 of them out there in the world, including this one. Good morning, Lee. How's it going? Good to see you guys. Brian is going with some Tony Lama Bison boots today. Woo! Yes, Prima's in those Nakonas. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Wearing the new Riosa Mercedes Cayman Belly. Whew, until you got to go out in the snow. I know it's supposed to snow here too. I was kind of feeling like maybe it could have been an exotic day for me too. But these Water Buffalo Calves, they've been out in weather. That's why they've patinaed a little bit. So I figured this would be a good one for the day. And Water Buffalo Calf is a very comfortable, it's a very, very comfortable leather to rock here midweek. How's it going, Freddie? Good to see ya. Freddie's got the rubber sole double H's today since it's going to be icy in Illinois. Whew. Oh man. Stay safe out there, but that's a good choice. Good choice of boots. Well, one of the guys who made space and just the night sky really, really popular in the mainstream was Carl Sagan. You guys remember Carl Sagan? Well, he went to, or he taught at Cornell University, which is here in Ithaca. So he's buried in Ithaca, New York, and he's buried up on a hill with a really, really good view. And I was walking past his grave the other day, a few weeks ago, and I noticed how nice of a view he would have had from his grave of the night sky over the lake here in Ithaca. So I was thinking about it, and I wrote this song called Carl's View, and I hope you like it. This is the first song that I've written this year. I'm going up on the hill. You should come too, and we'll see the stars from Carl's View. Up by his stone, we will lay in the grass, and with every glimmer, we glimpse the past. Come on, everybody, let's set new heights. Maybe we could care for each other if we all look up tonight. I'm going up on the hill. You should come too, and we'll see the stars from Coral's View. Well, there's so much more than even we can see. Ain't there some humility? Just try to focus and count them all. Well, we're not alone, but it makes you feel so small. Take note of that moment. Make hope of the sign that we could even be together with your hand in mine. I'm going up on the hill. You should come too, and we'll see the stars from Coral's View. When we imagine what is possible, we forget the fickle crimes of the constable. Yeah, there's a long time coming and a long time gone. Throughout space there's infinite dawns. So we still got a chance, love, to make the best of our short time. But we just got to look up to see how the stars shine. I'm going up on the hill. You should come too, and we'll see the stars from Coral's View. Coral's View, that's a new one. That's a new one. I hope you guys enjoyed that one there. About seeing the stars from Carl Sagan's grave. He's got a great view. Yo! Welcome to the Boots and Ballads live stream. We're gonna have a ball. And someone's gonna win a new pair of boots. The I Can Duo. Hey, it's so good to see you this evening. Happy Sunday to you. Yeah, let's get this thing started. Yo, good to see you. Welcome. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Thank you for joining me here on this Boots and Ballads live stream. We got a pair of Clyde Boots up here, and somebody's going to be walking away with a brand new pair in their size tonight. We're going to find out our winners this evening and have a little bit of music, have a little bit of boot conversations as well. How's it going? It's good to see you. Robert Bush in the house. Good to see you. Bryce Greenwood. Yo, LNB. Good evening to you. Yo, Carl McNamara, good evening to you. He's wishing everybody luck. Everybody's wishing everybody else luck. Good to see you, Sharon. Yo, Brian Little in the house. JC. Rise Den, good to see you. Carol, good evening to you. How's it going? Simone from the Netherlands. No way. Good to see you this evening. Thorsmite, how's it going? Yo, Gem50, 550. Primas, Carlos, good to see you. Donnie Bell, David Wilkinson in the house as well. And we got the man himself, Clyde Bennett, in the live chat as well, owner of Clyde Boots. Huge shout out to Clyde Bennett for making this giveaway possible. Oh man, I love doing these live streams and playing some music and being able to, put some boots on people's feet out there. So huge shout out to Clyde's Boots and huge shout out to you guys for watching and making it possible from the first place. Good to see you, Rich Depew. How's it going? Holland Red Star in the house. Jared Babson. Yo, hey, my mom's here. Good evening, Mom. How's it going? Eternal Espada. Yo. Chris Babick. How's it going? Carl, Don Hamilton from California. Mark Somerville. We got everybody in here. Oh, so happy to have you. If this is your first time on a Boots and Ballads live stream, let me just break down how it's gonna go here. So, how it goes is I play some music, we do some live giveaways right here on the live stream for some really cool prize packs, all right? And then I'm going to do a live boot video in the middle and play some more music, and we'll announce the winners at the end. I put together a program for you guys to see, so here's tonight's program. We're going to kick things off with some music and giveaway prize packs, and then in the middle we're going to be talking about different boot top designs, and of course that is also known as the shaft. So then towards the end of the evening we will announce our Clyde Boots winner, who is going to win a brand new pair of Clyde Boots, the I Can Do All, in their size. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. So let's get at it, and we gotta kick it off here. We gotta kick it all off with a giveaway, and I got a cool prize pack. I got cool prize packs lined up this evening with some really unique stuff provided to us by Twisted Willow Fabrication. That's the fabrication company that my parents run, and you can find out more about them at twistedwillowfabrication.com. Where is it? There it is. Prize pack for this evening. Here's the first one. We're going to do it right now. We got a Gardner Hands CD up for grabs. That's my first one. And a limited edition Clyde Boots belt buckle. Check that out. Also a Wallaroo phone wallet, which also can fit inside of a cowboy boot. An I Can Do All Clyde Boots keychain. And it also has a Boots and Ballads engraving on the other side. And a little boot sticker as well. So that's what we got up for grabs here in the first prize pack of the evening. In fact, they're all the same tonight. So we got 3 belt buckles up for grabs, and it's going to be a great evening for you folks joining live. Of course, those prizes are only available to you folks here on the live stream. And in order to win it, you got to get in the live chat. So how it works is I'm going to start playing a song, and I'm going to put in the live chat here. I'm going to say comment now, right? And I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to put it in there, and then every comment after the comment that I put in the live chat is entered to win this first prize pack. So Put in your comments now. Comment now. I just put it in the live chat. I'm going to put up a little ticker here as well. And if you guys noticed on that set list for this evening, I'm starting this evening out with a little bit of Grudges That the Demons Lack that you can hear on that CD that's up for grabs in this prize pack. So here we go. Moving through the streets at 12:30. Mama says to watch yourself, with the dirty demons all right behind, trying to get you in good time. Now you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. You see, they just come up and doing their job, looking for your soul to rob. Can't you see through your holy eyes as the sun begin to rise? Yeah, you're losing everything along the way, on your way to a brighter day. Ooh, is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? And you let it oh, you let it all. Don't you know you let everything fly away? Now you ain't got no great disguise, pulling up the collar to cover your eyes. Yeah, you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Whoa, is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? And you let it how you let it don't you know you let everything fly away? Little grudges of the demons lack. Little grudges that the demons lack to get us kicked off here on this Boots and Ballads live stream. It's so good to have you guys all here. We're going to stop the entries right there. I'm going to put stop in the live chat. Boom. And that's it for this first prize pack. That's it for the entries on this first prize pack. We have 55 folks in here. Thank you for joining me this evening. Oh man, thank you for spending your Sunday evening here with me. I really appreciate it. We need to find our winner here, and I'm going to pull up a random number generator and then count it out. And we have a pretty easy number. So I'm just gonna get our winner right here because it's a very small number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jared Babson is the first winner this evening. Yeah, let's go, Jared. Let's go, Jared. Jared's in here. He's getting the belt buckle. He wins with the comment, "That buckle is awesome." Yes, it is awesome. Courtesy of Twisted Willow Fabrication. Oop, that's the wrong thing. Here's what you won, Jared. You win my first CD, Gardener Hands, that I recorded back in 2011. That Clyde Boots belt buckle. Check that out. It's a bronze color. Really cool. By Twisted Willow Fabrication. A Wallaroo phone wallet. Another Twisted Willow Fabrication special, I Can Do All keychain with Jeremiah Craig Boots and Ballads on the other side, and a boot sticker as well. Congrats, Jared Babson. Yo, appreciate you. I'm gonna just write that down here, and I'll email you. I got Jared's email now, because he's got some cool merch headed his way. I saw an order for, can I say that, Jared? Anyways, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate it so much. Looks like I gotta send him another package here in the mail. Congrats on that first prize pack win. What's up next? Let's stay on track with our program here. Okay, next up is the song Connector. And there's no prize pack to be had on this one, but there is on the next one. So be sure to stick around, because we got another prize pack just like that one right after this song. You guys might remember this song here. If you watched a video of mine, this has been the intro song for the past couple of years. And I've been kind of considering whether I should change it out, but nobody's ever said that intro song sucks. So I don't think that I should. Which I appreciate you guys not saying that it sucks. All I ever hear from you guys is, what is that song? I want to listen to it on Spotify, which you can. By the way, it's on the album In Vacant Dates and Intentions. But I'm also going to play it right here, right now, on the Boots and Ballads live streams. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is The Connector. I know folks in every trade, those who create and those who aid, and I know the tune with your name. Ask me any time of day. I know the boots that will fit, I know fools who will never quit, and I knew them all before they hit it big on page, yeah. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between, but I won't lecture, nah. I'm just here to connect you, and then I'll be on my way. I know folks of the obscure, those who've been to other worlds, and those who've helped this pale blue pearl become what it is today. I know the partner you need, those who can help you to break free. And if you ask how to be like me, you know exactly what I'll say. I'm the connector, the storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between, but I won't lecture, nah. I'm just here to connect you, then I'll be on my way, yeah. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between, but I won't lecture, no. I'm just here to connect you, and then I'll be on my way. Yeah, little connector there for you. Whoo, that one's off of the album In Vacant Dates and Intentions. I'm glad you liked the intro song, Brian. Oh, we'll keep it. We'll keep it for another year. Why not? Thank you, Jem. Thank you, Don Spurl. Good to see you guys. It's an earworm? You get it stuck in your head? Love to hear it. How's it going, Wolf Ranger? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. I want to know what boots you guys chose here for the Sunday. Did you pull out the church boots, those fancy exotics? Or did you choose something to maybe get some yard work done? Maybe you had some snow to shovel. Maybe you weren't able to wear cowboy boots, but if you were, I want to know the boots that you were rocking today or that you're rocking right now. Let me know in the live chat. We got the Clyde Boots up here. The I Can Do All. I'd be wearing these ones, but they're the star this evening, so I gotta show them off up there. I'm choosing to rock the BNV JC collab. You guys saw the sticker. You guys saw the sticker there in the last prize pack. It's a real boot. It was a real boot anyways. It is. We only ran a limited edition of 21 and sold out when we did that collab with BNV. So there were only 20 boots made, and that's the way that it's gonna stay. Well, 21. I got 21. There were only 21 boots made, and it's gonna stay that way. But hey, we've been getting requests. I see you guys. Where is there gonna be another collab boot? I'm game. Oh man, Freddie was stepping strong today with the Lucchese 1883. Whew. Good choice. Neil is in the Olathe CB7s. Oh man, let's go. Boulay 6335, Donnie. That's a good one. That's what I'm talking about. Brian Little, brand new Los Altos Black Cherry Ostrich Legs. Whoa, classy. Congrats on the new boots, Brian. Oh man, Jim Collins has got the Nakona Brisbee Cowhide. Whew, gotta love the Nakona. LNB with the Hondo 2026, what a beautiful boot. Gotta love it with the green tops. Where'd you get it? Did you get the one with the green toe bug too that you could get at Vickers? Or did you get them at like Cavender's or one of the stock models now that have the brown toe bug? I kind of really like the one with the green toe bug, but hey, it's a great boot either way. I want to know, LMB. Good choice. David Wilkinson is also rocking some Hondos, the 3479 there. Oh man, yo, JW Boot Company in the house. Blake Baker rocking some brown eel skins. Primas, just a casual bullhide Nakona. Like every day, that's what I'm talking about. Everyday boots, JN Dillon boots. Nice. Or is it the JB Dillon boots? Yo, either way, that's what I'm talking about. The Dragon Gamer. You've been rocking some Thursday Desperados. Honestly, not too shabby. Nice. I got some Thursday Desperados here too. Guys, video coming here on March 7th. I'm trying to get it out. So we'll see. March 7th. That's only a couple weeks away. Good choice. What do I think about Thursday Western boots? You guys will find out on March 7th. Jared Babson, you're working. So, you know, in those Keen utility work boots. Nice. Thanks for bringing me along for the ride. Yo, Scott, no boots today. Just refereeing soccer all day. Whew, you gotta be beat. Soccer's a tough one. Jeez, you must have been running back and forth all day. Whew. Scott's done. He's ready to kick back and enjoy some boots and ballads. Thanks for choosing me to relax with on this Sunday evening. Bryce Greenwood, Justin 3025's nice choice. Wolf Ranger, Vintage Durango. Whoo! Tanner Allen with some Cody Janes. John Smith with some Work Hogs. Don Spurrell with Boulays. Whoo! RK with some Chippewa Packers. Let's go. You guys are rock. Oh, Rich DePewin's a Republic Boot Company. Whoo! Buddy, those are some nice boots. You want to see my boots again? The BNV JC collab. Boom, there they are. BNV JC collab, that's what I'm rocking. Because we got to keep the I Can Do All. center stage up here. And you guys know we got a pair up for grabs this evening. In fact, let's head back over to that program to see where we are in tonight's festivities. We got us another song coming up, but also a giveaway prize pack. So let's do another giveaway prize pack right now. All right. So here's what's up for grabs. Again. We got my first CD, Gardner Hands, released back in 2011. A Clyde Boots belt buckle by Twisted Well Fabrication. There's only 4 of those out there in the world right now. A Wallaroo phone wallet. An I Can Do All keychain with the Clyde Boots logo on there, and Boots and Ballads on the other side, and also a boot sticker of those BNV boots that you just saw. So that's the prize pack that we got going on right now, and just like the last one, I'm going to put comment now in the live chat, and every comment after that is entered to win that prize pack. Whoa. Jeez, a little bit early to be pressing the winner button, JC. Jeez, get your buttons straight, would you? Let's do that button instead. That makes more sense for right now. Oh, man. You like that Wallaroo wallet, Brian? I've put several inside of boots. I have to say that it works the best inside of boots with leather linings. So if you have a pair of the I Can Do All that has a black lining, and you put that black Wallaroo wallet in there, it'll blend right in. It's gonna look sweet. It's gonna look sweet. All right, so you guys remember the I Can Do All review video? Well, that was on a sheep farm. Right? So I think it's only proper to do a Scottish song tonight about a king who fell in love with a sheep farmer. This is called The Lass of Glenshee. One bright summer's morning, as day was a-dawning, a bright Phoebus had risen from o'er the lea, and I spied a fair maiden all down by the river, herding her flocks on the hills of Glenshee. Well, I stood in amazement, said I, pretty fair maid, if you will come down to St. Jamestown with me, for there's now been a lady set foot in my castle. Yeah, there's now been a lady dressed grander than thee. A coach and 6 horsemen to go at your bidding, and all men that speak shall say mammon to thee, and servants to serve you and go at your bidding. I'll make you my bride, my sweet lass of Glenshee. And she says, what do I care for your castles and coaches? What do I care for your gay grandeur? For I'd rather be home at my cards, at my spinning, or herding my flocks on the hills of Glenshee. Now away with such nonsense and get up beside me, for when summer has come, my sweet bride you'll be, and then in my arms I will gently caress thee. 'Twas then she consented, and I took her with me. Now many years have rolled on since we have united, and there's many a change, but there's no change on me. And my love, she's as fair as that moon on the mountain. Yes, I plucked me a wild rose from the hills of Glenshee. Oh, many years have rolled on since we have united, and there's many a change, but there's no change on me. And my love, she's as fair as the moon on the mountain. I plucked me a wild rose from the hills of Glenshee. Whew, there's a little Lass of Glenshee for you. That's an old Scottish ballad. I found that one on the Library of Congress website, and once I heard it, there was no looking back. I was like, I need that. I need to learn that. All right, we're going to stop it right there. We're going to stop it right there and find our second prize pack winner of the evening. So let's head on over to the live. We got 67 folks in here. That's so cool. Thank you guys for joining me this Sunday evening. Let me find our winner here with a random number generator. I got some counting to do, so I'm going to show you what's up for grabs here again, and I'll just remain silent, or maybe you'll hear me softly counting in the background.
I kind of learned this message from my mom is definitely, the I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Whatever is going on that's giving me hardship, I can get through it or do what I need to do through Christ, whatever it is and whatever it takes.
I pressed the wrong thing. Here's what's up for grabs. CD, a Gardner Hans CD. This is my first one. A Clyde Boots belt buckle by Twisted Willow Fabrication. You can learn more about them at twistedwillowfabrication.com. A Wallaroo phone wallet that can stick right inside your boot if it's a leather lined. An I Can Do All keychain bottle opener with Jeremiah Craig Boots and Ballads on the other side, and a boot sticker. So that's what we got up for grabs right now. And the winner, thank you for bearing with me as I counted that out, is Thorsmite. Thorsmite with the comment, I love this fun stuff. Yes, Thorsmite. Loving that you love it. That's so cool. Thank you, Thorsmite. I'm glad you're having a fun time, and congrats on winning the second prize pack of the evening. Woo! Who's ready? Who's ready for the next part? Let's go into the program here. This is what we've done so far. We're halfway through. So let's get to it. And we got 6 different boot tops designs to talk about here on this midway segment. And then we got some more music and prize packs to get into on our way to announcing the winner of the Clyde Boots at the end of the night. So, oh man. So we got a bunch of different stuff to talk about. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys voted. You guys voted when you entered the giveaway about what your favorite top designs were. Like, we got a couple of different things, a couple of different designs, right, that you can have in the tops of cowboy boots. And you should know all of these if you want to be into cowboy boots. We got 6 here to talk about tonight, so let's get into it. Yes, check it out. We got a bunch of cool boots to feature. But I want to thank Clyde Boots for making this possible this evening. So Clyde Boots, a new boot company out of Cincinnati, Ohio, with the I Can Do All boot. And that's a boot with a story, too.
I kind of learned this message from my mom is definitely, the I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Whatever is going on that's giving me hardship, I can get through it or do what I need to do through Christ, whatever it is and whatever it takes.
So I've been enjoying wearing this I Can Do All, and you guys can save 10% when you use my code Jeremiah Craig at checkout on ClydeBoots.com. So huge shout out to Clyde Boots for making this possible. So you guys voted on a bunch of different kinds of top designs. 6 top styles for cowboy boots. I have votes from you guys, so let's get into it with starting at number 6. So this is going to go from the least voted for to the most voted for. So whatever your guys' favorites are. And coming in at number 6 is the inlay. That's right. Inlay is when leather is put behind the top leather, the first main part. So it's behind the leather or inside the leather, that first layer. So you can say it's inlay. And this is a tough process for bootmakers to do because sometimes they have to do what is called skiving, and that means shaving off a little piece of leather around the side of it so you don't get a lump, behind. So they kind of have to shave it. They kind of have to line it up right. It's very difficult. So usually boots with inlay in the top or the shaft, they're a little bit more expensive. So I can understand why this one falls so low on a lot of people's favorite designs in the tops because it does come with a higher price tag, even though it is really, really cool. Another one that also has a high price tag that ends up being kind of low on our list is tooling. Tooling or hand tooling is when a bootmaker or leather worker uses different shaped tools to then use a mallet and stamp that shape into the leather, thereby making new shapes like flowers or skulls or whatever. And you can see a great example here on this Heritage boot. This is the Heritage Flores. So this is actually all tooled, but there are several boots out there who just have the tops tooled. And 7% of you voted for this style being your favorite. On inlay, I don't remember if I said, but on inlay it was 5%. So 5% voted on inlay that it was their favorite style. Let's go to the third one here, which is cording. So cording is a method by which a bootmaker puts a literal fabric cord or leather cord behind the piece of leather and then sews the sides of it to then give the top a raised look, right? This is something that is very popular throughout many brands. This is a Yeehaw cowboy boot that also has inlay in the middle, but it was a good cording example as well. And it's a process that we see in a lot of new boots. Like this is very trendy right now. Tecovas picked it up, right? Thursday Boots picked it up. JRC and Sons picked it up. Everybody who's trying to get into boots right now is picking up this look, including Yeehaw Cowboy. Although they did it back in 2018 or 2019, I think that's when this boot is from. So it is sort of coming back. It has been around for a while, though. Luke Casey did it a lot way back when. Dan Post did it a lot way back when. So it's been around. It's definitely been around. Not new, but very popular right now as far as boots, just because Tecovas does it a lot, I think. So that was number 3, and there's also like a little asterisk. So there's one that is kind of lesser known, really not that popular at all, especially nowadays, but is also kind of like cording and can get confused for cording sometimes, and that's the buck stitch, right? So this is when a piece of cord or some sort of material is then woven through a raised piece of the leather top itself, and it's called a buck stitch top, right? So you can search buck stitch boots, and Laredo right now is really the only one making boots like that. So it's pretty much non-existent in modern boots, which is why it's not even on the main list and is sort of like an asterisk footnote underneath cording. Let's move next over to overlay. This is another kind of top design where instead, like inlay, where the leather design is inside the top leather on the cowboy boot, this is just on the top. So this is just over top that main piece of leather, hence overlay. And it's generally a cheaper option to do if you wanted some different kinds of designs instead of inlay, because inlay, putting that behind the leather, is of course much harder and difficult for bootmakers to do. So if you wanted a cool design and something like that in order to save costs to make a high quality boot like this on the budget end of things, overlay is a great way to go. And this one is an example from our sponsor and help tonight, Clyde Boots. This is the I Can Do All from Clyde Boots, our sponsor, and has helped making this segment possible. So we're getting down to it here with only a couple more designs here in the top. And I forgot to say, 8% of people voted for that one as their favorite top design. Next up is just plain and simple. Just plain. Like, there's nothing. And you can see that here as an example with the Hondo 7875. It's just the leather itself. There's no stitching. There's no inlay. There's no tooling. No cording. There's just nothing. It's just a fancy work boot. And this is something that happens a lot with ropers, too. Ropers will often stay very simple, like this Chisos King roper. So sometimes, roper boots will have stitching or cording up around the top here, around the crown, or just a very little bit of design. But ropers, for the most part, are very plain looking and just sort of ordinary. And it's just sort of a laid back kind of look that ropers are known for. So you guys must know where we're at here. The most popular one, plain. And the plain came in at 9%. 9% you guys voted for. I'm just a simple kind of dude, simple kind of dudette. I just like plain boots. Don't give me stitching, don't give me overlay. I don't need it. Just plain. And I respect that. I love those Hondo 7875s. It's probably one of my most worn boots here over the past 3 years. And then finally, here, the most obvious one is also the most favorite of everyone. Top stitching. 2/3 of you said that this is your favorite, and it's just stitching in the top. This was originally done on early cowboy boots to help the boot from flopping over when you would take them off. So the stitching kind of stiffens up the top a little bit, and there's a lot of different kinds of designs that can be used in the tops. A lot of times they tell stories. So some bootmakers pass down stitch patterns to one another. Sometimes it's just owned by a specific company, and it's sort of copyrighted, like the pattern itself is copyrighted, but there are stories that can be had in those stitch patterns. And when I talk to custom cowboy boot makers, they explain it. A lot of times those custom cowboy boot makers and custom cowboy boot enthusiasts and collectors, they choose stitch patterns because of what it means to the bootmaker and where the bootmaker learned that stitch pattern themselves. So it could be kind of carrying on history in a way. Lots of stories can be told in stitch patterns, and that's probably why it's many of your favorites out there. So those are 6 top styles for cowboy boots that you need to know, and you guys have some great style as well with your votes. I love that top stitching won. What do you guys think? Brian Little, top stitching is definitely your favorite look. Do you have any favorite top stitch patterns? Do you guys like older, more traditional ones, kind of like the Christmas tree or the fern or something like that? Or do you like some of the newer stitch patterns that we're seeing that get really geometrical, like some of the new Tony Lama boots, some of the Anderson Bean ones? What are your favorite kinds of stitch patterns? Simple ones? Do you like more stitches, like you can all the way up to 12 rows? What do you guys like? Love the cross boots, the I Can Do All Clyde Boots. Yes, let's go. Overlay is common, Meek. Yes. Inlay is the way, Scramby says. Overlay is cool. You never seen that buck stitch, Brian? It's pretty. It's not popular anymore. Normal stitching is the best, Primoz says. No doubt. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yes, those were rattlesnake boots by Blackjack. Thank you, Carl and Dawn. Thank you. Do I put boot trees in my boots? Sometimes. I do sometimes, Carl. It depends on the kind of boot. If it's one that I really want to keep the shape of, like these Heritage Flores, I got some in here. These ones aren't the cedar ones, but I like these ones to keep their shape around the foot as much as possible. So I keep them in there, and then I keep this in here. I don't have any of the like really fancy plastic ones that really stretch out the tops and keep that as straight as possible. I just mainly use the cardboard stays most times. In the Blackjacks, there's this one company called Voot Boot Shaper. I use those in the ones that I don't want to sag as much, like these Blackjacks. Sometimes I don't mind if the boot sags, like in these other Blackjacks here. I don't mind if it sags a little bit and gets broken in down around the foot. That's a look that I like too. I like both looks. So there's not a wrong answer. I like boots that look really broken in, but then on other boots, like I want them to look as new as possible for as long as possible. What about you guys? You like a mix between the cording and just standard stitching. It always looks crazy. I agree. I have a good example of that up here. I have a good example of that here with this Stetson JBS Lizard boot. So this is what Dragon Gamer TV is talking about. So you have the stitch pattern here, right? But then you have cording here as well. As you can see, there's cording that runs a circle, and then on the inside of the circle you have a stitch pattern. Most stitch patterns nowadays are going to be done by machine, especially under the price range of around like $700 to $800. They're going to be done by a machine, like a CNC stitch machine. I don't know how to say it really. It's like you put the pattern in there and then just press go. And literally, I've been in the factories, right? You have 10 pieces of top leathers just lined up next to each other, and all of these machines are going and just sewing the pattern into the top. It's mainly all done by machines now, unless you get your boots from a real boot making shop, like, and spend $800 or more on a pair of boots. Then that's when it's done by hand most of the time. Kyle Ehrlich likes plain the best. The first boots had plain tops and you loved them so much. Yeah, right? It's because those plain boots, you aren't really worried about screwing up in any ways. Like, they're not that fancy. So these are my kickers. Like, I just wear these boots. These boots with just plain tops. These are just, you just wear these boots and live life in them. So oftentimes they end up becoming your favorite boots because you lived life in them. I get what you're saying. That machine go brrrr. Does it go like that? If it goes like that, you better run. There's so many styles for your boot tops. It's another reason to make sure you have a lot. Hey. There's some cool designs out there. Makes collecting a lot of fun. That was the segment. Let's go. Oh man, thank you guys for being here this evening and watching that video live. Thank you for voting as well. It's always interesting to see what you guys like and dislike. and kind of reporting it back to you. Because I'm sure you guys are like, really? Inlay was that low? But it makes sense when you think about it, right? Inlay's expensive. And they're on those nicer boots, right? Like Kyle was saying, the boots that you live life in are just plain. And that's why a lot of people's favorites are those plain boots or those boots with the stitch patterns. I recommend that you guys check out a Ask the Bootmaker live stream. I got another one coming up this week here on Thursday, but I like to talk to custom bootmakers or folks in the boot industry, like talked to Clyde Bennett a few weeks ago. And we do talk a bunch about different styles and designs and what bootmakers' thoughts are on those particular designs. All right, so what do we got here? What's next? We got to go back to our program and see what's up. Our program. So we just did the 6 different boot top designs. Next up, we got a song called Deep River and another prize pack. Let's get into the prize pack again. Let's go. All right. So this next song is called Deep River. And I gotta get my harmonica out for this one. It is Black History Month right now. So I figured I'd throw a little bit of Black history at you. The most notable and first, I believe he was the first African-American composer was Harry Burleigh. Harry Burleigh, he went by both. You can search it on Spotify. It's really, really cool stuff to listen to. He got really popular because of his compositions on spirituals. But he also did compose other works outside of the religious space. But I heard this song on the Library of Congress last year. And I was like, wow, Harry Burleigh can put a song together. Of course, the way that he usually does it is with like orchestras or pianos, so they're almost like arias, something that you'd hear out of an opera or something like that. So I kind of folked it up a little bit, if you will. And we'll be hearing that shortly. But first, I got to show you guys what's up for grabs in this prize pack right now. Gardner Hand's Boot CD, excuse me. That's my first CD, a Clyde Boots belt buckle. There's too many words I'm reading on the screen. A Wallaroo phone wallet that can stick inside your boot, and I Can Do All. Jeremiah Craig Boots and Ballads. Bottle opener keychain by Twisted Willow Fabrication, and a boot sticker as well. So that's what we got here. This is the last prize pack this evening. This is the last one. So how it works, like I said, we're going to do a comment now in the live chat, and everything that comes in after my comment now is entered to win. And you better get your comment in there, because this is a shorty. This is a short song. This is Deep River by Harry Burleigh, first African-American composer. Of course, by that I mean in America. First black composer in America. And this is a song that he put together called Deep River. It's an old spiritual. My home is over Jordan, deep river, Lord, I want the campground. Don't you want to go to that gospel feast in that promised land that's filled with peace? A deep river, my home is over Jordan. Lord, I want to cross over into the campground. Deep River, Harry Burleigh. You should look him up. Burleigh. That's how you spell it. Harry Burleigh. Look it up on Spotify. Great music. Lots of good old-timey feelings in it, too. Stop right there. Boom. Let's go. We're stopping it right there. Thank you all for joining me this evening. All 75 of you. Are you kidding me? Love you guys. All right, let's find our winner here for the final prize pack this evening. I might have some counting to do depending on where we end up here. Not bad. I'm going to show you guys what is up for grabs again while I silently count. There we go. We got it. All right. I'm going to show you there. And then finally, they got the sticker and the whole prize pack. There it is. All right. So the one who won that final prize pack this evening is Donnie Bell. Congrats, Donnie. Yes. Oh, Donnie. Let's go. Boom. Whoo! Congrats, Donnie. All right, I'm going to need all the winners this evening to email me at jeremiah.craig@jeremiahcraig.com. That was what typing sounds like in my head. Every time I type a message to you guys or reply to comments, that's what it sounds like. You heard me counting. I tried to count silently. Yo, congrats, Donnie. Congrats. All right. Whew, I got one more song for you here before we announce the winner of the Clyde Boots this evening. Oh, man. This one here is a violent one. Oh. This song is about a loan shark. Yo, Jeff, thank you for the super chat tip. I appreciate it. This is about a loan shark who really likes cigars. He's a bad guy, too. He makes sure gamblers pay him back one way or another. He really likes cigars. His favorite brand is the Romeo y Julietas. He has 2 cigar cutters, all right? He has got 2 of them. One for his favorite brand, one for my Romeo y Julietas, and the other, well, he keeps that one for the folks who don't pay him back, because he's going to get paid one way or another. I think you know where this is going. This is called One for My Romeo y Julietas. I'm familiar With your kind, my friend, it's unlikely you'll have a respectable end. But me, I'm a businessman, and I know life like this cigar in my hand. Too many people don't know if you cut it too high, it will unravel and leave you dry. I keep one for my Romeo and Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. Man, I thought you were smarter than this. My only interests are cigars and interest. You're good for it is all you say, but you ain't won nothing since that horse lucky day. And so you see my dilemma now, and the need for collateral before you leave town. I keep one for my Romeo and Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. No. I'm beginning to get impatient here, as you compromise my wealth. Since you don't use those fingers for counting cash, I guess I will just help myself. Ooh. Oh man, oh man. You see, part of my living come from gambling on the gamblers, and I like to keep those who keep a good handle. But you've been a bad hand, so I'll give you a bad hand instead of folding you and making you a dead man. If you're still looking to leave here with green, you better be willing to part with your pinkies. Yeah, while I wait for you to make some digits, you have to leave some digits here with me. I keep one for my Romeo and Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I will make sure that you come back to see us. Yeah. Oh. Woo! One for my Romeo and Julietas. Let's go. You can hear that one on my album, Life is for Taking Chances. That's one I released back in 2021. Whoo! Let's go. Who won the boots, Daryl? Well, let's check out the program. Oh my gosh, I just played one for my Romeo and Julietas, so that means we gotta find the winner right now. We gotta do it right now. Let's do it. Let's find the winner of the Clyde Boots. So here's how it's gonna work. Okay, I gotta pull up my screen here. I gotta pull up my screen. So here's everybody who entered. So you can see the first name and the last name. And then you'll see some names appear more than once, which is because they are a part of the Boots and Ballads vault. And if you have access to the Boots and Ballads vault by picking up stuff that's been made by Twisted Willow Fabrication at my store, jeremiahcraig.com/store, you just hit that vault access link. It comes with a code that you can use to access a special secret part of my site where you get to see videos early and you get extra entries into giveaways. So you'll see that there. So if you want future, if you didn't know that already, I mean, I try to let you guys know as often as possible. But if you didn't know that, then next giveaway, this is good for every giveaway, for every single giveaway. So we got folks in here with extra entries, and it goes from row 2 down to row 418. So we gotta come back over here to our random number generator. And 418, I think it was, right? 418 are the rows. So row 2 to 418, I'm gonna hit the generate button, and then we're gonna go to that row on the table, and that's who our winner is gonna be. So let's press the button. button pressed. 206 is our winner. So let's go to row 206. Row 206 is, come on, where is it? There it is. Robert Sully is the winner of the Clyde Boots. Yo, Robert Sully in the house, winning those Clyde Boots. Winning those Clyde Boots, yes. This is what you get. Robert Sully getting a brand new pair of the I Can Do All by Clyde Boots in his size. Congrats. Congrats, Robert Sully. Whoo, buddy. Robert, the lucky winner this evening. Oh, man. Congrats, Robert Sully. And again, huge thanks to Clyde Bennett for making this possible. Brand new company. So doing these and agreeing to give a brand new pair of boots away, is quite an investment for a brand new company. So huge shout out to Clyde Bennett III for making that possible. All right, I'm going to close us out here with a classic, and then I'll stick around for the after party where you guys can ask questions. If you guys didn't get the song that you wanted to hear, you can request it in the after party, and I will play it, and we'll just sort of make it a little bit more casual. There's no program for the after party, so I kind of turn it over to you guys, and you guys decide what you want to talk about and what you want to hear. So I hope to see you there in a couple of minutes, but first I want to play this song. This old tune is called Will the Circle Be Unbroken? I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day. Yes, I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Now I told that undertaker, please drive slow, for that body you are hauling, how I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Now I followed close behind her, try to hold up and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I went back home, my home was lonesome. I miss my mother, she was gone. All my brothers and sisters crying, what a home so sad and alone. Will the circle be unbroken By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken? Thank you for joining me here this evening on the Clyde Boots, the I Can Do All giveaway. And congrats to Robert Sully for walking away with a brand new pair in his size. That is the end of this evening's planned portions of events. Thank you so much for joining me on this Boots and Ballads live stream. If you want to stick around for the after party, it starts now. But if you're out, I hope you have a spectacular week, and thank you for joining me this evening on the Clyde Boots and Ballads live stream. Love you guys. After party. Now, let's go. Let's go. Simone, will there be an event like this every Sunday? No, it's every month. It's every month. I try to do a Boots and Ballads every month. Try to get a giveaway in. I haven't done it every month since I've started, but I'm hoping that this year I can make it happen, where we give away a pair of boots every month and do a Boots and Ballads live stream. Next month here, starting in a couple weeks, March. The March Boots and Ballads is JW Boot Company and their new brand, Escambia. So we got Escambia and a nice pair of ostrich leg black cherry boots up for grabs here next month, and it is a men's and women's giveaway. So women have a really cool pair of ostrich leg boots up for grabs as well. So we're gonna get Brenna back on the channel. So it's about something I try to do every month. Have I ever thought about doing a gospel album? Yeah, that would be fun. Doing some gospel on some spiritual, like going back to that Harry Burleigh stuff. I really liked that, and changing his arrangement of that spiritual into, is whiskey allowed in the after party? Hell yeah, it is. I won't be drinking any whiskey. I got sick last night. You might be hearing it in my voice. I got sick last night, and so I've been resting up pretty much all day trying to do this thing. I was really stressing out this morning. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? But we got teas, we got nose sprays, we got ibuprofens, we got caffeines, so we're here and we're doing it. I'm drinking this awful crap. It's called Throat Coat. Have you ever heard of it? It tastes awful, but it works. It's just awful. Yeah, Neil knows how good those black cherry ostrich boots are. Black cherry ostrich leg is a great look. I did start this one earlier, pre-mods, because it was a Sunday. I don't know if I'll always do them on Sunday, but I'm happy. I mean, there was a lot of folks here. We had 80, maybe over 80 at one point. I don't know if it ever, did you guys see it tip over 100? I don't know. It's tough. I'm trying to gauge what you guys are interested in now that the pandemic's over. I remember we could get like over 100 on doing it on a Friday or Saturday night, doing on the pandemic, when the pandemic and the shutdowns were going on. But not anymore. So maybe I'll do these on Sundays regularly. I don't see why not. As long as it doesn't get in the way of my Bills game. Oh, I do need a hot toddy, Neil. You're right. Hasn't affected the singing? Oh, that's nice. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks, Mom. What's a real good casual boot that you can suggest? You live in Denmark, Sparta, so it's not so common to have boots, but you just love it. I don't blame you. What's a good-looking casual boot? Well, what do you guys think of casual boot? Let's help Sparta out here. You know, I think a casual boot is just like a nice brown boot. A nice brown boot. Like I'm just gonna go back to my original, like the Boulay 7031. This is a casual boot, brown. It's got a round toe. That's what I would say. That would be my go-to for a casual boot. Just a brown one with a little walking heel, about 1.5 inches, and an R toe, round toe, brown boot with a little bit of walking heel. That would be my go for a casual, but that's from Boule. But I know other people like square toes for casual, so something like that would also be a good casual look. But I think brown would probably be the best color for casual. I know a lot of you guys like black boots, but when we did the last JW boot giveaway, I asked you guys the question, like I so often do, what's your favorite color of cowboy boots, and overwhelmingly it was brown. Like just brown is the casual favorite. It's nothing serious, nothing too much to think about, so it's just brown. Let's go. That's what I would say. And then beyond that, it just depends on what your budget is and what you can find around you. Oh yeah, Scott's got a bunch of JW Escambia boots. You could join before bed, Neil. Yes. I might do earlier Sundays now. Brian Jones has a fun question. Do I ever change my boots several times a day because my boot addiction is so strong and I just want to wear everything every day? I have to hold myself back from that for sure. But I find myself wearing more than one boots in a day just because I have to break them in and tell you guys about it in videos. Like, one example, I would change in the afternoon. I would change to this this Thursday Desperado, so I could break it in, and then that way I didn't have to put it on Instagram, because every time I put them on Instagram or something about that, people are like, "When's the video coming out?" And I'm like, "I'm trying." I swear, I'm so happy you're excited for it, but I don't know yet. But I do know now. It'll be March 7th. So I would wear something in the morning and then switch in the afternoon, so that I could continue breaking it in on the low. Boots with shorts is casual. Boots with jorts? You kidding me? Jean shorts, cut off jeans. Yes, Primas, the Nikona 6736 casual. That's a great casual boot. Exactly the one I was talking about. Thursday Desperados have got that great casual boot look. Yes. You go for the Kentuckys. They are slightly darker than cream. Nice. That's a light color. I like the cream colored boots though. Yeah, you gotta look into them. Just love the black jeans and brown boots. Yeah. Yes. Do I waterproof my boots? I do to some of them. So, Carl and Dawn, I will put on. I had it out there. So it's outside the room right now, but I think it's from Feeblings. It's like a snowproof, waterproof, and it works really well. It doesn't work for very long. It kind of goes off, maybe rubs off in like a month or so. It doesn't really do if you want waterproof, you just got to get waterproof boots. But it does help the water beat up and fall off rather than soak into the leather. So I use it on these 78, 75s all the time. And a few other styles as well. Trying it next summer. Let's go. Blake's being a troll. Yo, dark burgundy. Nice. JHT, those are some good casual. That's casual on the nice end. What might cause sharp pain in front of the heel in the insole after a resole? What might cause sharp pain in front of the heel? You mean like on the instep? In front of the heel on the after a resole. So, Brian, when you get a resole, you have to break in your outsoles again. So it makes it easier though, because the
rest of the boot that's not the outsole is already broken in, but the outsole has to be re-broken in again. So you might run into a little bit of pain when you're doing that after a resole, because the boot is stiffer. You have to train that new leather or that new rubber that is on your boot now, and it could take a couple of weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how often you wear it and the conditions. So if it's rainy, it might break in faster. So 1 to 3 weeks. That's what might be causing it, but I would imagine it does go away for you, unless it was a botched job, which is very unlikely. It's more likely that you just have to break in the new leather or the new rubber. I've gotten blisters before too after I've gotten that, or some pain, or some, ooh, that's different. My foot lands a little different, and it's like, well, yeah, you just got new heels and a new outsole, and that leather needs to be broken in. So just think about that, and if it's still there a week from now, a week from now, you might want to start thinking about contacting your cobbler and be like, yo, what's up? Is brown boots and black jeans still no-go? Primo's asking. No, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You guys got me over it. You're like, black and brown is cool. It's the leathers that matter. I'm like, oh yeah, duh. I'm cool with that. So you guys got me over my insecurity about wearing black jeans and brown boots. I've just never been a huge black jeans kind of guy in the first place. I just like blue jeans, tan jeans. I like those gray jeans too, but never been a huge black jeans, just because black jeans shows dirt. It looks like black jeans get really dirty really fast, it seems like. Mark Somerville, if I would do a stitch pattern for one shot, what would the design tell a story? And while we're at it, can we hear one shot? Yeah, I can play one shot for you. What stitch pattern would one shot have? Why not the revolver stitch pattern? I'm sure there's a revolver stitch pattern out there. That would be fun. A little revolver stitch pattern with just one bullet in the wheel. That's probably what I would go with. All right. Mark Somerville wants to hear one shot. One shot it is. Let's do it. Thanks for the request. Coming off the trail with Wyatt, Bat, James, and Virgil, and we were thirsty for some whiskey but had not a penny to our names. My boots were too dusty and my muscles too tired to sit with some inbreds and lie through my teeth for a few card games, so the other 4 boys got a table and I moseyed on up to the bar. They often joked there was more silver on my tongue than in all of Tombstone. I said, barkeep, we came in only with our guns and good looks. We ain't good with the broom, ain't good with the books, but a drink would liven up our weary bones. What do you say? He said, empty your wheel gun out on the bar and we'll see how many rounds there are. Oh, one shot for one shot and I only deal in 45s. One shot for the whole lot and that leaves you with one shot for your life. Well, I looked at the bullets, but I looked longer at the bottle. As much as I hated to part with those 5 rounds, lost for taking chances, so I told the boys we had a deal and they all came up for their drinks. Then my eyes stopped at the stairs and Big Nose Kate and I were exchanging glances. Last I saw her was when the Rangers took me from her bed, but she helped me escape before they could put a rope around my neck. She walked on over to where the mouth breathers were playing. One spouted a curse at her. I guess they weren't playing with a whole deck. I said, you got one shot to apologize, or I'll put one shot between your eyes. Oh, one shot for one shot, and I only deal in 45s. One shot is all you got one shot for your life. And then he said something dumb like he don't apologize to whores. So I figured he was asking for all the things that would come next. I still had my whiskey in my hand when he reached for his gun. But he was all wrist and it's all hip, so I kept my word a la tete. Then I was empty, but I hadn't spilled a drop. His friend made a move, I was quick to my knife. He knew he'd been beat by the shine of the blade. I finally drank and said, give me your bullets, and I'll let you leave with your life. Well, before he ran, he let them fall to the ground, and I bought the boys and Kate's another round. Oh, one shot for one shot, and I only deal in 45s. One shot is all you got one shot for your life. Yes, alright, now one shot. Oh. One shot. Thank you for the request, Mark. JS, thank you for the super chat tip. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just discovered the channel a couple of months ago, but you've learned so much and you're enjoying the jam session. Thank you, JS. Cheers. Thanks for checking out the channel. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Have a good one, Neil. Thanks for joining here this evening. Oh, man. You guys are the best. Those great Levi's 519s. Nice. What do I know about JB Dillon boots? Not very much right now. I haven't had a chance to try any. It's just hasn't come up. I've tried to see if they were interested in sort of collaborating, but I haven't seen enough interest in them to just outright buy them myself and trust that the video would do well. Like the Thursday boots, since that's sort of like Thursday boots, oh, they did a cowboy boot, I'll slap down $250 or whatever it was, and get those boots in just because I know that video will do well. But I can't be sure at this time that JB Dillon will do the same. So it all depends. It all depends on the numbers. So I haven't done it yet, but I want to eventually do that. Ooh, Prima's got those Levi's 501s. Whew, that's going to look good with those Nakonas and the Tony Lamas too. I've rocked those jeans with both styles there, because you got those Tony Lama 6250s and so do I, and that's a good combo for sure. Thanks, JHT. Appreciate you. Appreciate. All right. Yeah, so black jeans. You guys were on the black jeans sort of thing. I don't mind black jeans. I don't mind it. But, hey, Lucas, how's it going? Good to see you. I don't mind black jeans. They're just more. I like to use them in more fancy situations, so I can get away with wearing jeans, but look a little bit more serious. Than just blue jeans and a t-shirt, which is my main. That's my main being. That's you see me in the wild, you're gonna see me in the blue jeans and a t-shirt. That's the chances. Like, or a Henley. I like my Henleys too. So I try not to take myself too serious, but when I'm around people who are expecting me to be a little bit more serious, I'll wear black jeans. I could do a commercial for black jeans, guys. That was just a commercial for blue jeans and black jeans. The denim industry needs to hire me to do these jean commercials. Lucas doesn't even have black jeans. Whoa, the nudie jeans made in Sweden. I would love to get a nudie suit. I gotta try some of those nudie jeans. You kidding? I'm all for it. Have a good one, Sparta. Thank you for joining here. Do I wear cowboy hats? No, not usually. It's not a big thing up here in the Northeast. I haven't gotten into it yet, but eventually I do want to get into it, just so that I can learn and that you guys can make fun of the ignorant Yankee about cowboy hats. So I want to be that guy that you make fun of, and that you learn through me, so that nobody makes fun of you. I'll be made fun of, and that I got that planned at some point. Brian, thank you. Thank you for sticking around for the music. I'm glad you enjoy it as the nice bonus. It's definitely a unique combination of a blend, but I think it works. I think we get it done, and it's fun. It's different and fun. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. What do you guys got planned this week? It's the last couple of days here of February, huh? I'm ready for it. Let's go March. I'm all for it. Do I ever hurt the balls of my feet in boots? If so, how can you remedy that? Yeah, I do. All the time. It's kind of just comes with breaking in a boot. So I if I'm doing an extended test or something like that, I'm doing a giveaway, and I'm breaking in a pair of boots, chances are that the balls of my feet kind of hurt, because that area is tough to break in, and it requires a lot of attention. The only thing that I've done to remedy that is switch out if you can. So if it gets to the point where it's like, man, I don't know if I can do that again today, which is respectable. I have definitely felt that way when breaking in boots, because that's pretty much all I do is break in boots all the time. So I might be like, you know what, screw it, I need a different boot today. So then I'll switch out to a different pair of boots that's already broken in, and then I don't have that problem anymore. Or I'll try to find one with a little bit more cushion insole, just to give my foot a little bit something different, right? So if you have that opportunity, then I would suggest that. If you don't, and you only have one pair of boots right now, and you're coming across that, then you just might want to switch out to like sneakers whenever you're feeling that. It will go away. It will go away. I have felt that it goes away eventually. Arch isn't taking the weight. That's definitely possible too, and that's something that I feel a lot since I try on a lot of different boots that aren't my true size, being a 12B, and me having to try a lot of 11D boots. That is an issue too. So that could be it, but sometimes often it does go away, even when the boots aren't my true size. As when the outsole breaks in, it does go away. Oh, we got some requests in here. We've bobtailed further for less. Dusty Vines. Nice. I'm down. Down to play one or both of those for sure. Donnie Hill, how's it going? Looking for a good pair of new boots, and you were researching different brands when you came across my channel a month ago, and you ended up with a Rios? Are you kidding? Dude, whoa, man. You're researching boots and then you pick a Rios? Man, that's what I'm talking about. Good choice. I'm glad I was able to help you in that research. I have only done one video on a Rios, and it was just a quick impression over at Pete's Clothing and Hodge Bootery in Belle Fourche, South Dakota. And geez, you picked up a Rios. That's a nice boot. Those are made really, really well. Top-notch quality, Donnie. Good pickup. Speaking of Pete's Clothing Hodge Bootery, you guys can save 10% now. I got a deal with them. So if you call them, message them, email them, Pete'sClothing.net is all of their contact information, but they don't sell boots online yet, but they will give you 10% off if you mention my name. Say, yo, Jeremiah Craig gave me the hookup here for 10% off, and they say, you got it. So that's how it rolls. So I got another promo code, sort of discount opportunity for you guys with them as well. Andrew Miller up here in Indianapolis, and you wear a cowboy hat often. Something you picked up from Nashville. Nice. You get a lot of compliments, even though no one wears cowboy hats. Bummer. Well, hopefully that changes, and I hope to maybe change that in the future with sharing my ignorant adventure in cowboy hats at one time or another here in the future. You're up to 5 pairs of boots. Yes, that's a good rotation right there. That's where I pretty much was when before I started the channel. I was happy at 4, at 5. I was like right in that sweet zone. Like 4 or 5 is a really nice rotation to have. Like you got your dress boot, you got your black boot, you got your brown boot, you got your boot with the rubber outsole, and then just some other kind of boot that you just like, hey, that's a cool boot, and I want that. And that was a really nice place to be. And I think I would probably still be there if I didn't start talking about boots on YouTube. I would still be there. Like I'm so happy with just 4 or 5 boots. Have I already played Old Boots Got Sold? No, I haven't. I can play that song. Gotta get ready for the week, Scott. Do great work. Thank you. JS should do a collaboration with Rose Anvil. He's dissected and cut up some Chisos, Lucchese's, Tecovas, and other boots, and it would be a great show to watch. I would love to do that. In fact, I've already asked him to. So I would encourage you guys to comment on his videos if you are a Rose Anvil fan. And the next time he does something about cowboy boots or not cowboy boots, and you're just like, where's the cowboy boots content? You need Jeremiah Craig on your channel. Just comment on his videos, because I reached out to him and those guys over there at Rose Anvil, but they never replied to me. They did take my Chisos. They did take some of my Instagram pictures for a promotion on a giveaway they were doing. So I'm like, come on, man, give me some credit and let's collab. Don't just use my stuff. Let's actually work together. So I really want to work with Rose Anvil. So if you guys see a Rose Anvil video that you like and you kind of want him to do more cowboy boot videos, why don't you comment right on one of his videos and say you need Jeremiah Craig on your channel. Check your Instagram messages, man. I slid in there a few months ago. It's all good. I know how busy it gets with Instagram. Kona Cowboy, how's it going? Good to see you. Discount code for Hitchin' Post in South Dakota? I don't. I did talk to them at WESA about maybe going in that direction. They are so nice. I will follow up with them to see if I can get you one, though, Kona Cowboy, because sort of haven't followed up yet. I haven't followed up yet from meeting with them at the Western English Sales Association trade show there in Dallas from back in January. So they are such cool people, though. So nice. So yeah, I'll reach out here in the next couple of months and see if they are interested in doing something. But if you want to see all of my promo codes that I have right now and discount opportunities, you can always go to jeremiahcraig.com/promo codes. All of the ones are updated there, and those are all the opportunities right now that I have. And I try to keep it as up to date as possible. When I get a new one, it goes up, because I know you guys need those discounts. I know those discounts are really good for you guys. So, and it's also good for me, because when you use those codes, I get a small cut of that sale as well. So you're able to support this channel at no extra cost to you by getting boots that you'd get anyways. So definitely check out jeremiahcraig.com/promo code. Thanks to the channel, you picked up 9 pairs in a year and a half. Now you're a boot hoarder. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Congrats, Andrew Miller. Were they all brand new pairs, or did you go the route of Shop Goodwill or eBay, kind of checking out that secondhand market for some slightly used boots? Oh man, this has been a good week for me on Shop Goodwill, but also for my wife, because the boots that I found were her size. Let me show you guys this one boot that I found on Shop Goodwill. Check this out. This is a Lucchese women's boot. Lucchese. It wasn't listed as a Lucchese. It just was a women's boot, and it had an Ariat shoe tree, the boot tree in it. So they didn't put the brand name on there, and I looked at them. I was like, those are Lucchese's. I told Brenna, those are Lucchese's, and they're your size. Let's get them and do a video on them, because the price is going to stay low because they're not listed as Lucchese's. But I knew that they were, And sure enough, when they came, I was like, those gotta be Lucchese's, those gotta be Lucchese's, and bam, there it is. You can kind of see it. It's a Lucchese. I promise on the inside it says Lucchese. So got these for $50. Got these for $50 this week, and it's a boot that probably would have gone for, $600 to $700 just because of this inlay, and it's on both sides. $600 to $700 boot, maybe right here, maybe $500 at the least, but still $50 and only slightly worn. Shop Goodwill, guys. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Most were new, but a couple were eBay and Poshmark. Yes, I love it. I know they are so small. They are small boots. I wish they fit me. You kidding? I wish they could fit me. Rock the boots, rock the Western hat. Just say hey. That's how we roll, Jim. 100%. You think the Ariat store in Nashville has your picture on the wall now? Yes. I hope they had you sign it too. I'm going. All right. So we had a request for Old Boots Got Soul. We had a request for We've Bobtailed Further for Less and Dusty Vines. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do Dusty Vines, and then I'll do Old Boots Got Soul, and then we'll get back to chatting. Welcome to the after party for the Clyde Boots and Ballads live stream. Thank you guys for joining me this evening, and congrats to Robert Sully, who was our winner this evening for a brand new pair in his size. Congrats. And we also had some really awesome prize packs that we gave away as well. But now we're just hanging out in the after party, answering questions, getting opinions, talking boots and singing songs. That's what it's all about here on these after parties. All right. What did I say I was going to do? Dusty Vines. The blood of the land is in the body of the West, and you can tell around harvest time. Yeah, the fruits of labor make it a grand one to savor, along with the struggle in the vine. You can make it on down to the Cochise County line, with the arid air in your nose. Taste the toils and the triumphs, and feel the trails of the migrants, without leaving to see where it grows. And I'll raise my glass up high. Yes, I'll raise my glass to the sky, and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the west is still wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. This has been the land of the fighters since we learned what it offered, and it's always rewarded the tough. And these vines would make those old gunfighters proud, surviving no matter how rough. For in this old desert, you gotta take what you can get, and get while the getting's good on the land. When the hard winds bring in the rain from the south, you can get clusters that fit in both hands. And I'll raise my glass up high. Yes, I'll raise my glass to the sky, and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the west is still wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Yeah. I'm going up on the mesa with my dusty vino, and I'm watching the sun go down. I revel in the land's beauty and the wine in the glass, and the fact that it came from its ground. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky, and toast to the cold desert away. I said the west is too wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Yeah. Dusty vines. Woo, yeah, let's go. When is Levi gonna do a live gig again? I don't know. We're gonna get it back on the channel here this year. We were talking about it just a couple weeks ago. So we're making plans to get Levi back on the channel and maybe do a Boots and Ballads live stream together. How cool would that be? So hopefully we can make that happen here towards the end of this year. Looking forward to getting Levi back on the channel and doing some more live shows, gigs and stuff here soon. We'll see how it goes. Here's Old Boots Got Soul. Thanks for the request. I step out in the morning on an uneasy day. The world is split and unsure, so I'm sure to step in the strongest way. With every footfall, I remember who I am. Each and every memory help strengthen how I stand. We are crazy, but we shine. There ain't a belief or dead end that can keep us confined. No, old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has a toll. I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul. We carry on this way so we get better. Yeah, every day. I come home in the evening after a hard working day. I'm proud of what I done, even if it's just for a little pay. I kick off my boots before we do it all again, always remembering where I'm going and never forgetting where I've been. We are crazy, but we shine. Every step for decades will be mine. Yeah. Old boots got so cool, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has a toll. I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul. We carry on this way so we get better. every day. Getting better every day. Hey, old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has its soul, so I just bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, and we carry on this way so we get better every day. Old Boots Got Soul, thank you for the request. I'm glad you guys like that song. Oh, just give me 5 seconds here. Just give me 5 quick seconds. All right. Thank you for your patience there. Whew. Had to blow my nose. So I had to turn off the mic so you guys didn't get an earful of nose blowing. I'm thinking about you, okay? I'm thinking about you. Thank you, JHT. Thank you. Ooh, Primos wants She Knows Where to Go. Okay, I think we could do that. Yo. Song will be stuck in the head for the rest of the evening. Yes. Thank you, Andrew. You got it. He's watching from work, Jay. Good to see you. Thanks for joining from work. Thanks for doing the work on Sundays. Jeez. Sunday night shift. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate Jay putting in the hours here. Here's some She Knows Where to Go. Thank you for the request, Primaz. This one is off of Gardner Hands, the first CD that was in the prize packs this evening. You can also hear it on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. All of the trails soon are through. She's left there on a dark avenue, so far from home, left all alone. But she knows where to go. That old corner bench calls her name. She don't have to face that shame, no. She know where to go. She know where to go. She know where to go. But she's too young to know that she know where to go. Her old friends, the sailors, they're all gone, and others have stowed away before the dawn. Dark clouds will soon make their rounds, but she knows where to go. That bench offers no protection from the rain. She don't have to face that shame. She know where to go. She know where to go.
that she knows where to go. Well, to face this curse for the first time hurts the worst. But she won't lose, just look at the clues. Oh, she longs to find a new place without finding any lines to trace. Her past behind, she has time, yeah, she knows where to go. She don't have to deal with that pain. She don't have to face that shame. She knows where to go. She knows where to go. She knows where to go. But she too young to know that she knows where to go. Where she paces to and fro, she knows where to go. She knows where to go. Thank you for the request, Primans. Appreciate that. Fastest pee break ever. Woo! Thanks for hurrying. Thanks for hurrying. Thank you, Jim. Hey, Kevin Joyce, good to see ya. Thank you, Smack Daddius. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Smack Daddius and Carol had a couple of requests you wanted to hear. Oh, you guys are chill. Sunday night chill sesh. Smack Daddius wanted to hear some Cheshire shows, and Carol wanted to hear some We've Bobtailed Further for Less. So I think I'll make those my last two songs this evening. And I'll sign off. Maybe a little bit shorter of an after party than usual, but I came down with something last night. I don't know what it is. It was the whole reason why I had to pause the sound for a minute. Blow my nose. So I'm kind of beat. And I want to make sure that I'm as healthy as possible for this coming week, and so that I can do coffee music tomorrow. So we're going to do two more songs. I'm going to do Cheshire shows and then finish it off with We've Bobtailed Further for Less. Thank you for the request, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm glad you guys are liking the music. I'm glad you guys are liking the conversation. I enjoy it. And I'm happy that you guys do too. Love you guys so much. Heard the rusty gate swinging through the cracked window that you climb right in. Homeroom thoughts in the morning that carry through. Now it starts with the first button. Lay down, lay down, with no company between us. We don't have much time. Heels on the stairs and there's creaks in the truss. Grab your clothes and wait in here till I return. Only in first throws it Cheshire shows, and I make her turn so we can be alone.
tell me where we were. I don't remember how to draw it out. It starts with our love, and we are free now to build it up. Lay down, with no company between us. Shining through the first time, steps on the stairs, and there's creaks in the truss. Ooh, grab your clothes and wait in here. It's a return. Only in first throws, it just shows, and I make him turn so we can be alone. This love, this love, this invincible love. We crash together, no mode for our throws. Take for the dawning of our love. Now you must turn like it just shows. Cheshire shows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta love it, Andrew. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Wolf Ranger. Thank you. Thank you for the well wishes. Brian, you played some drums for years and toured nationally on jam band circuit. Became a member of the Allman Brothers family? No way. And the Trucks family? Friends with your idol. Dude, Brian, that's so cool. That's awesome. Thank you. Man, what an adventurous life that you're leading, Brian. Being on the road is so much fun. And I love to tour. And I hope to do it again this summer. So we'll see what happens. Touring is so much fun. And jam bands are fun. My college band was a jam band. And there seriously is no other energy than playing a song that you all know, but not knowing exactly how it's going to go. In front of a bunch of people. It's so much fun. The jam band is the way to go. I love the jam band. So I'm glad that that we got some similar stuff going on, Brian. That is so cool. Ray, yes, the giveaway is over. This is the after party. Robert Sully won the giveaway. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate it. Need to go to Nashville. Sounds fun. We'll see what happens. Can't rule it out. All right, I got one more song for you before I sign off. This is one requested by Carol, and I feel like it's a good one for us to end off the night in, since you guys were sort of requesting some more chill songs. This one's chill, but also hopeful and uplifting, which is kind of what we need on Sunday evenings, getting us into the new week, right? I mean, some of us are at work right now. I'm looking at you, Jay. So in the trucking industry, there's a term called bobtail, right? And that's the truck without the trailer. But it's also a verb. To bobtail means you gotta drive a ways to pick up the trailer or the job, right? And sometimes you have to do that at your own expense. And when I was talking to a trucker about this in a rest stop while I was on tour a few years ago, maybe 5 years ago or so, I was like, well, we all kind of do that, right? We all kind of make an investment into ourselves, hoping for a payoff when it's all said and done. So this is written from the perspective of, maybe making that first investment and waiting a little bit for the return. It's called We've Bobtailed Further for Less. That big old moon graces my rear view like a high beam cascade rig, a hauling stone for that morning crew. As I stop to rest for my last leg, and this road's running out of city with no expectations or tolls. No, she shines to the roots that grip me, with no one to bear the load. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and it looks like we're already dressed to make this right. She said, don't ever stop, son, as she put away the plates. With more cold shoulders, one, we follow our streets, and this road's running out of heartland. She even puddles on the crown, but these roots cradle a strong stand and won't ever let it down. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and we can't stop now. I must confess, we have to try. It's been miles since dinner. You can't forget to grease the fittings. Constantine cheers parking lot sinners, so I don't forget how to spend my slim winnings. And this road's running out of spirit. She cracked and full of holes. I believe it's time to commandeer it, where the roots take hold. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and here is the very best on our minds. We've bobtailed further for less. Yes, making that investment in ourselves so that we can get a bigger return down the line. Yes. Oh man, Oh man, it's got lots of memories for me too, Primas. I'm glad you're getting those memories as well. Love to come play Saratoga Springs, Jim. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yo, Ben from France, how's it going in Cyprus? Good to see ya. It's time for me to hit it. It's time for me to. You played at Red Rocks? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's badass. That is so cool. So jealous. I would love to play there someday. Hey, Nathaniel, first live stream. Thank you so much for being here, Nathaniel, for the first time. I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself. Coffee and music tomorrow, if I can get up out of bed after being ill today. Coffee and music tomorrow. You know, I got to bring the mic over here. That's how ill I am. A sick brain. The coffee and music tomorrow is at 8:30 a.m., between 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time. So I start between that time, sometime between 8:30 and 9 a.m. Eastern time. Whew. That's when it is every day. So you're in Texas, so Central Time would be 7:30. I'd be starting 7:30 to 8 a.m. your time. That's where I start. And tomorrow's on YouTube. Tomorrow's a YouTube one. So I'll try to be there bright and early. It might be a short one. I might be playing some really real low register songs. But hey, we'll do it, and we'll see how it goes. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here on this Boots and Ballads live stream with Clyde Boots. Shout out again to Clyde Boots and Clyde Bennett for making it possible. I wish you guys a spectacular rest of your weekend and an awesome work week ahead of us. Let's get out there and kick ass and take names. You know how it is. Love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow for coffee and music. Peace. Have a good one. Love you.